Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to Christmas in America is really different to Christmas in the UK. Now, I've always wondered, how is it? What is different about Christmas in America? I've seen Home Alone probably about a million times, and the scene where Kevin is in New York City and the huge tree, I think it's in, is it in Madison Square Garden? I can't really remember, and people out ice skating. I mean, it was really, really magical, but it's not dissimilar from what you get here in London during Christmas time. There's enormous trees everywhere. People are ice skating. There's Winter Wonderland. It's fairly similar. And the Christmas dinner, I imagine it's pretty much the same thing. A massive turkey, a gammon joint, a beef joint, roast potatoes, stuffing, pigs in blankets, gravy. It's going to be pretty much similar too. We give presents just like you do, but there's going to be slight differences. It's not going to be exactly the same just because of geography, right? You guys are, located 4,000, 5,000 miles away. So this video, I'm hoping is going to show, the little nuances, the little differences that, me as a Brit, I wouldn't get to experience at Christmas. So yeah, this should be interesting. Let's do it.
Christmas in USA and the UK is different, even the lights in the tree.
How?
It's that time of year again. It's getting colder outside, the Christmas lights are going up, the nights are getting longer, and children are eagerly writing their wish lists for Santa Claus. You are starting to hear Christmas songs on the radio.
Christmas is probably my favorite time of the year, honestly. I love it. Maybe even more so than my birthday, genuinely. What about you? Is Christmas your favorite time of the year? Or Thanksgiving? Or what?
And that only means one thing. The holidays are here. Those living in America might think that Christmas is the same all over the world. However, there are some pretty big discrepancies between the ways some countries celebrate it. This video will go over the differences between a Merry Christmas in America and a Merry Christmas in England.
Okay,
we compare everything from Father Christmas to Santa Claus, Crimbo to Christmas, and other holiday traditions that are slightly different depending on which side of the Atlantic you call home. Before we begin this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on all of our awesome life hacks, tips, and tricks from your #1 bestie. And make sure you tell your friends about our channel so they can join in on the fun. Now, keep watching for some hilarious differences between Christmas in America and Christmas in England. Number 12, Father Christmas or Santa Claus.
Yeah.
During the holidays, young children in England refer to Santa Claus as Father Christmas.
Yeah.
While Father Christmas and Santa Claus weren't always synonymous during the last century, they have essentially become the same thing. Before Victorian times, Father Christmas was more concerned with adult feasting and merrymaking, and had nothing to do with children or giving gifts and Christmas presents. He also wore a green suit, not a red one. Number 11.
I remember when I was a kid in primary school, or elementary school as you guys call it, before the school would break up for the Christmas term, which is around about, kids break up around 17th of December, and then they go back to school maybe the 5th of January. They would gather all the kids in the assembly room, and Father Christmas would come out and give everyone a cheap toy or something. And I used to really believe it was like Father Christmas. It was amazing. Then, as you get older, you realize it's just the groundskeeper wearing a Father Christmas outfit. Still, magical moments.
Letters for Santa. During the holidays in England, instead of sending your wish list to Santa via the mail service, you instead place your wish list of Christmas presents you want in the fireplace and set it on fire. How does Santa Claus see their wish lists if it's nothing but ash? Well, magic, you see. What do you think of these differences between the holidays in America and England so far? And are you curious about other strange Christmas traditions from other countries all over the world? Well, if you want to learn more about weird Christmas traditions, make sure you stick around until the end. Number 10, Crimbo. When someone wishes you a happy crimbo, they aren't having a stroke. They are probably just English. Crimbo is an English slang word for Christmas. According to the Oxford English Dictionary.
That was really funny. I mean, yeah, crimbo is used, but not really often, to be honest. Not really often. It's kind of gone out of fashion. Most people just say Merry Christmas now.
It is used when speaking in regards to holidays, more secular and commercial elements. Number 9, Boxing Day. The day after Christmas in England is a holiday called Boxing Day. The day after Christmas in America, although they do celebrate Boxing Day in Canada, is called December 26th. There is no agreed upon theory as to where Boxing Day gets its name, although the Oxford English Dictionary does give this definition. The first weekday after Christmas Day, observed as a holiday on which postmen, errand boys, and servants of various kinds expect to receive a Christmas box. Keep watching as we continue to count down the top
So the day after Christmas in America, is that not a public holiday? Like, do people, if you've not got enough holiday days or vacation days, do you have to go back to work the day after Christmas? Surely not.
Differences between Christmas in America and Christmas in England. And make sure you stick around until the very end to learn about some strange Christmas traditions from other countries in and around the world. Number 8, Christmas dinner. Like in America, Christmas dinner on Christmas Day in England is a big occasion. Although there are a few subtle differences, for example, roasting turkey is a must for Christmas dinner in England, while some American households might opt for ham or goose. Other slight differences that are reserved only...
Usually, like, you'll have multiple meats, like, on Christmas Day. There'll be a big turkey, a beef joint, and then maybe like a ham or a gammon or pork joint as well. To be honest, this year, because of the cost of living crisis, I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to have to, hold back a little bit.
For Christmas in England include bread sauce, which isn't a sauce for bread, but sauce thickened with bread and bacon-wrapped sausages.
Yeah,
Yum.
pigs in blankets.
Number 7, White Christmas. While it is possible to have a white Christmas in England, more often than not, it will probably end up being a green, rainy Christmas Day in the end.
That's unfortunately true, man. We've not had a white Christmas for, goodness, at least 3 or 4 years, I think. It's been a while.
While it doesn't snow everywhere in America, if you are in one of the northern states or in Canada, you can pretty much guarantee you will be having a white Christmas.
Oh, that's not fair.
If you live in a warmer climate and have never experienced a white Christmas, well, you have no idea what you're missing out on.
Yeah.
It ain't a true Christmas day if there ain't no snow.
To be honest, I if I could choose, I would probably have snow at Christmas every year, just because it adds to the magic, doesn't it?
Number 6, home decor. This isn't to say that they don't put up Christmas decor in England, but when you compare the Christmas decor Americans put up to the English, there isn't really much competition. Like everything else,
Really?
Americans do things big, from Christmas presents to Christmas decor. They do it all. Number 5.
I don't know if I agree with that one, man. People go crazy here. Crazy. Like, at my family house, man, there's going to be a big ass tree, tinsel everywhere. It's gonna look amazing. And on the outside of the house, there's lights.
5, Christmas desserts. While Americans may satisfy their post-dinner sweet tooth with a piece of pumpkin or pecan pie, residents of England will quench their sugary urges with a helping of Christmas pudding or mince pie. Christmas pudding is composed of dried fruits held together with egg and suet,
It's really
and flavored
tasty.
with a variety of spices.
I promise you, it's tastier than it sounds. It really is delicious.
Number 4, Christmas crackers and paper hats.
Hey.
It's customary in England to open your Christmas crackers and don your paper hat before you eat dinner. What is a Christmas cracker exactly? Well, it isn't the kind you eat with cheese. It is a small Christmas present that opens by pulling on its 2 sides. When you pull on the 2 sides, it explodes. Nothing helps you get into the holiday spirit like a
He's made it sound like a grenade. It explodes. No, it doesn't. It just, you pull it apart and the side, because it's got 3 sections. So whoever has the section with the middle section, the prize is usually theirs.
Literal explosion before dinner. Number 3, Christmas lights. If there is one tradition that Americans would surely miss in England, it would be the lack of decorative Christmas lights. Some people in America really go all out when decorating their homes during the holidays, and it really is a sight to see. It's a little different in England though. This is not to say that there are no Christmas lights in England. They're just not to the same extent as it is in America. Go big or go home, right?
Debatable again. Debatable.
Number 2, treats for Santa. Kids in America often leave some cookies and milk for Santa Claus, maybe even some carrots for the reindeer. Kids in England, however, treat Father Christmas like the adult that he is and leave him some brandy, cookies, and mince pie.
Nice.
Yes, brandy. Number 1.
I bet Dad usually sneaks downstairs and drinks that brandy. And when the kids wake up, they're like, oh my God, Santa drank the brandy.
Gifts under the Christmas tree. There is nothing that gives me the Christmas time feeling like placing gifts under the Christmas tree and opening them on Christmas Day. In England, however, gifts and Christmas presents are not placed under the Christmas tree. They are placed at the foot of your bed in a big stocking.
What?
Now that you know the major
Did he just... No! Here in England, we put them at the bottom of the tree just like you do.
differences between Christmas in America and England, here are some other strange Christmas traditions from all over
Oh, hold on. Did I miss that? Did he say...
and opening them on Christmas Day. In England, however, gifts and Christmas presents are not placed under the Christmas tree. They are placed at the foot of your bed in a big stocking.
Nah, man.
Now that you know the major differences between Christmas in America and England, here are some other strange Christmas traditions from all over the world that may leave you scratching your head. Pickle ornament. This one is pretty funny. German families have an interesting tradition which involves decorating their Christmas tree with a Christmas pickle. The Christmas pickle is the last ornament to be hung on the Christmas tree and is usually made of glass. According to Mental Floss, it is usually placed in a hidden spot in the Christmas tree. And the first child to find the pickle on Christmas Day has good luck for the upcoming year.
Wow.
They also receive a special gift. Krampus. During the month of December in Austria, people don the mask of a ghoulish, evil creature called Krampus, committing pranks and scaring children. Krampus is considered the evil accomplice of Saint Nicholas.
I see.
According to Wikipedia, Krampus is a horned, half goat, half demon, who haunts and punishes children during the Christmas season.
I wonder how many nightmares I had about this guy on the 25th every year.
Creepy. Roller skates. On Christmas Day in Caracas, Venezuela, hundreds of people can be seen on the street roller skating to mass.
That's awesome.
According to metro.co.uk, some children even tie ropes to their toes that are long enough to dangle out of their window. Roller skaters tug from the ropes they see hanging from the windows in the morning to wake up any children who want to watch the event.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Shoe tossing. Every Christmas Eve in the Czech Republic, single women stand outside of their front doors and throw a shoe over their shoulder. If the shoe lands with the shoes pointing towards the door, it means that the woman will be married within 1 year. Single ladies, get your shoes ready. So there you have it. Some of the strange and funny differences between a Merry Christmas in America and a Merry Christmas.
Interesting video. I think, to be honest, based on what I saw and heard, most of it is correct, but I do think maybe because of globalization and the US and UK consuming the same like movies and media and stuff, we're starting to do things the same in a lot of ways now. Like the Christmas presents under the tree, like that's what we do. Like I've never seen presents put in a stocking before, just because presents are usually way too big to fit in a stocking unless the stocking is like enormous. But yeah, I do think it's mostly the same. I think I do find it cool hearing about the Krampus scary mask thing. I mean, can you imagine that happening in the States? You know, some masked like scary monster like running after running after kids. It'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, fun video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.